Okay, let's get into this.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had that happen?
Right.
Where someone you're talking to just vanishes?
Mm-hmm.
Like, poof, gone. 1 minute things are clicking. Maybe you're even making plans, and the next, silence. It's like
Yeah.
they're the Houdini of Hinge or something.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
feeling is,
Yeah.
it really feels like modern dating or just communication sometimes replaced a simple, hey, this isn't working, with, well, a disappearing act.
Right. A magic trick, as you said.
But it raises the big questions, doesn't it? Why does ghosting hurt so freaking much? Seriously.
Mm.
And what does it actually tell us about the person who, did the ghosting? Or maybe even about you, if you're the one left wondering.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. We're really unpacking the whole ghosting phenomenon.
Okay.
Our mission basically is to understand the psychology, why it hits so hard, what it really means about them, about you,
And how to handle it.
and crucially, yes, how to navigate it, how to move forward. We'll look at, the science, the emotional side, and hopefully find something empowering in all this. Because it's such a common thing now, right? Almost
Right.
everyone has a story.
It really is. Very common.
So let's paint a picture. Maybe you're connecting with someone. Things feel good. You're laughing. You find out you both hate raisins and cookies,
Yeah.
The important stuff.
The big deal breakers.
Exactly. You feel that spark. And then nothing. The messages just stop.
Mm-hmm. Radio silence.
So you send a text. Wait a bit. No reply. Maybe you send another like, everything okay? Just in case.
Double text. We all been there.
And then your brain starts doing loops, right? Did their phone die? Was it something I said? Maybe they're hurt.
Oh, yeah, the spiral.
Until finally you just look at your phone and it's like, okay. Yeah. No new messages. End scene.
Ugh.
And that silence, it's more than just rude, isn't it? It feels like psychological whiplash or something. Total disorientation.
It really is. Like a door slamming shut while you're still mid-sentence wondering what just happened. And there's actually a reason our brains react so strongly to that lack of closure. It connects to something called the Zeigarnik effect. Heard of it?
Vaguely. Remind me.
So it's basically this psychological tendency we have. Our brains remember unfinished tasks or incomplete situations much more intensely than completed ones.
Ah, okay.
So when someone ghosts you, that whole interaction, it stays like an open tab in your brain's browser.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's this kind of broken loop, always looking for an ending, a resolution that just isn't coming. And that's mentally exhausting.
That makes so much sense. You tell yourself, just let it go, but your brain is like, nope, still processing, need answers.
Exactly. It's actively working against just getting over it.
And speaking of the brain, I read something fascinating, almost like shocking, about why it physically hurts so much. Is that true? What's going on up there?
Oh, absolutely. This is where it gets really interesting from a biological standpoint.
Yeah.
When you get ghosted, the rejection literally activates the same parts of your brain that register physical pain.
Wow.
Seriously. Social rejection fires up a region called the anterior cingulate cortex. Think of it as like the brain's pain alarm system.
So it's not just me being dramatic or too sensitive.
Not at all. Your logical brain might be trying to rationalize, oh, they're probably just busy.
Right. Making excuses for them.
But on a deeper level, your brain is basically screaming, alert, we're under attack, release the sadness hormones.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's kind of validating, actually.
It is validating. It means the pain is real. It's a measurable biological response. It's actual ouch.
So it's not just feeling bad. It's your brain literally processing it like a wound.
Mhm.
Okay. That changes things.
It does. It helps shift the perspective from self-blame to understanding the biological impact.
Okay. So knowing that, let's pivot. What does ghosting actually say about the person doing the ghosting? Because it's so easy to make it about you, right?
Oh, completely. The default is often, what did I do wrong? Or I guess I wasn't good enough.
Yeah. That internal spiral again.
But here's the thing. More often than not, ghosting says way more about their emotional capacity, or maybe lack thereof.
Okay.
It usually means, well, it means they didn't have the emotional maturity or maybe just the courage to handle a potentially awkward or difficult conversation.
So it's avoidance.
It's very often about avoidance, not usually about intentional malice, and definitely not a reflection of your inherent worth. They're choosing their own comfort, avoiding discomfort over communication.
Choosing comfort over courage. I like that.
Yeah.
But that leaves you holding the emotional bag, right? Stuck with all the questions and no closure, which just fuels the overthinking.
Precisely. It creates that void that your brain, thanks to Zeigarnik, tries desperately to fill, usually with self-criticism.
God, I remember this one time. It really got to me. I was talking to someone. Things felt great. We'd actually planned a whole weekend trip.
Oh, wow, like proper plans.
Proper plans. Airbnb link sent.
Mhm.
I was mentally curating the playlist, even thinking about packing sunscreen, you know, invested.
Yeah, yeah, you were in it.
And then, poof, nothing. Absolute silence. Gone.
After planning a trip, that's rough.
It was. And my first reaction was, naturally, okay, what did I screw up? Went through every recent interaction.
Mm-hmm. The replay.
But then, after a bit, something shifted. I started asking myself, wait a minute. Would I actually want to be with someone, even just continue dating someone, who couldn't manage a simple, hey, sorry, I'm not feeling this anymore?
Right. Like, is that the communication level you want?
Exactly. And the answer was just a really clear no. Absolutely not.
Mhm.
Plus, let's be honest, their taste in music was kind of trash anyway, looking back.
There's always a silver lining.
Totally.
Yes.
Like, my mini mantra became, if you can't even text, I'm not feeling it, maybe you shouldn't be allowed to own AirPods.
Yeah.
Emotional honesty required, people.
I love that. But your story perfectly highlights this shift in perspective. Ghosting feels like rejection, but often it's actually redirection.
Redirection. How
Yeah.
so?
Think of it like your emotional GPS recalibrating. It's saying, oops, wrong turn here, rerouting you towards someone who's actually capable of mature communication.
Huh. Okay, I like that framing. Emotional GPS.
The pain you feel. That often comes from being empathetic, from being someone who does value connection and clarity. That's a good thing.
So the hurt means you're capable of connection.
In a way, yes. But the healing starts when you take back the story. When you realize their disappearing act is about their limitations, their readiness, not about your fundamental worth.
Okay. It's about their capacity, not my value.
Exactly. It's an unfortunate way to learn, maybe, but it teaches you what you truly need and, frankly, deserve.
That reframing really is
Yeah.
powerful because it's so easy to get stuck in that why me, what did I do loop.
It is. That loop is hard to break.
So, okay, when you're in it, feeling ghosted, confused, maybe hurt, what are some actual, like, practical things you can do to get your balance back, to start moving on?
Right. Shifting from just feeling bad to actively doing something to help yourself. That's key.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe like 3 quick tools, things people can try right away.
Okay, yeah. Let's do 3 tools.
All right, first one, name it. Just call it what it is.
Mm-hmm. No sugarcoating.
Exactly. Don't make excuses for them like, oh, they must be busy. Just acknowledge, even just to yourself, okay, they ghosted me. Saying it clearly helps you face the reality, stops you getting lost in maybe land.
Good one. Facing it directly. What's number 2?
Second, write your own closure. Since they didn't give you that final message, that explanation you craved, write it yourself.
Ooh, interesting. Like, write what you wish they'd said.
Yeah, exactly. Write down the apology or the explanation or just the clear, this isn't working message that you needed to hear. You don't send it, obviously.
Right, this is for you.
It's purely therapeutic. Getting those unspoken things out of your head and onto paper or screen can really help quiet that, that broken loop we talked about.
That makes a lot of sense, externalizing it. Okay, number 3.
And third, replace the why with what. Stop torturing yourself with why. Why did they leave? Why me? Because honestly, you'll probably never get a satisfying answer.
True. The why is often unknowable and keeps you stuck.
Right. So instead ask, okay, what does this situation, this space they've created now make room for in my life?
Shifting the focus.
Yeah, it flips your energy from looking backward at something confusing to looking forward. What new opportunities, what new connections? Maybe what have I learned about my own needs and boundaries from this?
That's empowering. From victim of the why to architect of the what's next. I like that.
Yeah. Name it. Write your closure. Replace why with what. Simple tools, but hopefully helpful.
Definitely helpful starting points.
So let's kind of wrap this all up. Ghosting, yeah, it's confusing. It definitely hurts. And let's be real, it's usually pretty cowardly.
Fair assessment.
But, and this is the really crucial part to hold on to it, is not a reflection of your worth, ever.
Say it again. Not about your worth.
It's a reflection of their readiness, their communication skills, their emotional maturity, or lack thereof. And you. If you're feeling that sting, it probably means you are ready. Ready for someone who shows up, someone consistent, someone who doesn't just vanish like some cheap magic trick.
Someone who uses their words.
Exactly. So maybe the final thought here is this. You don't need to chase ghosts. Let them go haunt someone else's bad decisions.
Well said.
Thanks so much for diving into this with us today. We really hope these insights help you navigate things with a bit more clarity, maybe a bit more confidence. Take care out there.